Hey guys, Charles Damiano here again, Bruce Lee Collector, for another exciting episode of Show and Tell, where today I'm going to pull out two items from my Bruce Lee collection that came in 1974. They're called the Best of Bruce Lee, and then they came out with Best of Bruce Lee number 2. So let's share today with you this first one, which is the Best of Bruce Lee. This is the first issue that came out, and the great thing about this magazine is it's a compilation of all the Bruce Lee magazines and articles that came out prior to 1974. So if you missed any issues on the newsstand, this was your opportunity to pick up this magazine and have all the articles and information that you may have missed on Bruce Lee. So let me show you this magazine. I have a copy in mint condition that I picked up on the newsstands back in 1974, and we'll flip through it just to give you an idea of some of the exciting articles that's in the magazine. So as you can see, it's in great condition. And what it is, it's tracking the career of the most phenomenal martial artist ever through a collection of reprinted articles from Black Belt, Karate Illustrated, and Fighting Star magazines. And that's where he was featured most of the times back in the early 70s. So this magazine is really, really great because it features in here a lot of his early articles, like his 1967 Black Belt magazine where he was featured first time on the cover, and this is the article that they actually printed in that magazine. As you can see, is the Green Hornets version of Kung Fu Genuine, and I featured this on another episode earlier. But as you can see, the magazine, the great thing about it is it comes with a lot of exciting photos and articles on Bruce Lee, and the entire magazine is filled. It's dedicated completely to Bruce Lee, and that was one of the reasons it was one of my favorite magazines, and still is to this day. So if you don't have this, I suggest you try to find it, try to pick it up, because it's probably one of the best magazines that ever came out on Bruce Lee. So, as you can see, this is a great picture of Bruce Lee. And the great thing about this book is that every page is loaded with pictures of Bruce Lee in both color and black and white. This is him from Return of the Dragon, another article that they pulled out of one of the Fighting Stars issues. So again, great magazine. Make sure you pick this up. Try to find it if it's not in your collection. And in a second, I'm going to share with you the Best of Bruce Lee number 2. Thanks for joining me on this first one. So this is the second issue they came out with back in 1974, entitled Bruce Lee number 2, Black Belts Magazine Best of Bruce Lee. And again, this is another great issue, just like the first one we reviewed. So let me pull this out, and you'll get a chance to see what's in this issue. And again, here it says, in this one they featured never before published technique photos of Bruce Lee in action. They have Steve McQueen, James Coburn, John Saxon, Jim Kelly tell about the Bruce Lee they knew at the time. So this is another great issue. If you flip through it, as you can see, it's in mint condition. And as you flip through it, again, loaded with all the pictures and articles on Bruce Lee. So this is when he came out with his fighting series, showing you the actual techniques, him sparring here with Ted Wong, displaying actually some of his JKD at the time, which they never featured before. So when these came out, everyone was really, really excited to see these. And again, some more color pictures of Bruce, the man, the fighter, the superstar, him with his family picture over here with Linda Lee, Brandon, and Shannon. A lot of pictures of him and his family back in the early 70s and 60s. More pictures of Bruce. Again, another super issue. Again, if you don't have this issue, please pick it up. Make sure you find these. Again, the Best of Bruce Lee, number 1 and number 2. Again, thank you for joining. Charles Damiano from the Bruce Lee Collection. Until next time, keep collecting.